Some of these culture vultures in America love to tell you they invented medicine, which we know that's not the case. Medicine was in the world before these folks even walked the earth. But this is what they like to put out there. But how embarrassing is it when you put that claim out there and you have failed in not one pandemic, but two? You remember why they took C-19 out of the news? Because America was number 1 on earth with it. Other countries, even third world nations, were doing better with it than America. Well, it done happened again, y'all. America leads the entire planet in monkeypox. They have done it again. The inventors of medicine are now leading the whole world in monkeypox. That is just straight up embarrassing. US lead the world in known monkeypox cases, CDC. New data from the Center for Disease Control and Prevention finds the United States now lead globally in the most cases of monkeypox. Yes, the inventors of all have done it again, y'all. Yes, they have. The number shown, more than 3,800 cases, have been reported in the US. But the national health officials believe there are many more. Yes, you're lowballing the number for real. You are definitely lowballing the number. In Florida, more than 300 cases have been reported. In Georgia, that number is just over 250. As the cases of monkeypox rise in New York City, people are lining up to get the jab that prevents it. New figures from the New York City Department of Health put the number of people that have tested positive to 1,098. 1,098, y'all. Okay, let me keep going. So, researchers are still exploring how it spreads, but believe it's mainly through close skin to skin contact and through contact with bedding and clothing that touch an infected person. And of course, they get the body rash or fluid. You can even have body fluid even on your clothing, and people can come in contact with that. It's a horrible skin disorder. This is the Associated Press said that a monkeypox in the Harlem area, they had said a 52-year-old that lived in Hoboken, New Jersey, had crossed the river to New York in order to get a jab. And they said that's what's happening. People are crossing state lines because they have gone to multiple places within their state and they can't get anything done. Many of them are reporting they can't even get help when they're sick. And so they are now crossing state lines in order to even get help. Now, aren't you supposed to be some powerful nation on the earth? And this is what people have to do? Unbelievable. So, the World Health Organization recently declared the expanding monkeypox outbreak a global emergency. In the US and Europe, the vast majority of the infections have happened in men who have had contact with other men, though the health officials have stressed that anyone can contract the monkeypox. A handful of children and a few women were among those who were infected in the US. But health officials believe a lot of the spread is between partners. It's moving pretty quickly, and that's what I also heard. It is moving rapidly across the US, and they are really pushing this under the rug big time when it really should be known so that people can at least try to take precautions. They won't even give you the opportunity to do that. So it's moving pretty quickly, not just in the city, but across the world. So hopefully we don't have another crisis at hand in the near future. So, of course, they are worried about this thing worldwide. So they are also going into how monkeypox is related to smallpox, so much so that the vaccine development has been ongoing for years. The U.S. has been distributing this to state and local health departments. It has pledged to ramp up distribution. In the US, nearly every state has had at least one case through infection and have so far been concentrated in a handful, including New York, California, Florida, Illinois, and Georgia. The US have been distributing these jabs from state and local health departments and vow to boost distribution in the days ahead. So the CDC is recommending that people who know they have been exposed or those who have had multiple partners in the last 14 days um, to get themselves checked. There have been no deaths outside the area where this is endemic, but some infected people have said they had painful lesions. Yes. I've listened to several of the videos of people that have it just to get some idea of how exactly they feel. And they were saying the body aches are so excruciating. Many of them are literally bedridden. They can't even get up and walk around and feel okay because they just simply don't. I just remember the pain level that each and every one of them said it was when even before they start getting the lesions on the skin. But I guess it's different from person to person, just like any type of illness, it will vary. And this seems to be just that among the people. But America should be ashamed of itself. Not one time have you led the world, you're leading the world a second time. But you know what, y'all? It was prophesized this would happen. Instead of worrying about being raptured away because it is painfully clear you're not being raptured anywhere, you should learn what many of these judgments are, and you would understand why it's happening. But some of you just don't want to know. And that's fine with me. It's not like it's going to stop because you don't want to know. What is that supposed to do at the end of the day? Nothing. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this story. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.